What's up, y'all? It's your boy Osu, and today I'm coming at you with a unique build for Deathslinger. Someone once asked me about his mend ability and how he can make survivors mend, and why Deathslingers don't really use that. So this build kind of focuses on the idea of taking Legion's healing slowdown build and putting it on Deathslinger. Now, you may be wondering how we're going to do that. This specific build is set up to where you're supposed to do hit and run tactics where you shoot somebody, you hit them, you force them to mend while you create enough pressure of everyone being injured to help you maintain your gen pressure at the same time. Now, the way we're going to do this is we break it down first off with our add-ons. The first add-on we have is the barbed wire. The main thing that this does is when you shoot somebody and you hit them, it's going to give them a mend timer of 3.5 seconds. So you're increasing the overall time that they're going to be spending mending. Now, on top of that, we are pairing this with the rusted spike. The Redeemer shot inflicts mangled. If you don't know what mangled means, that means it's going to take them 25% longer to actually heal themselves or other survivors. The benefit to these two together is if you hit somebody, you send them off on their own to mend, it's going to take them a lot longer to heal themselves, which is kind of the whole point of what this build is going to get into. So the first perk we have for this build is Colophobia. Now, the thing about this one is any survivor within our terror radius is going to have a 50% penalty to their healing speed. The big plus to this is the fact that when they nerfed Deathslinger, they increased his terror radius to 32 meters. So he has a normal terror radius just as majority of all the other killers. So this is actually, it used to be a useless perk, but now you can actually get some value out of this. Then we're going to put on the Natophobia. Now, the thing is with every injured, dying, or hooked survivors, the entire survivor team takes a penalty from 5% at the minimum up to 20% if you get everybody injured. So as the game is progressing, this is going to be the main perk that is going to help us slow the game down as long as we can keep people injured. Now, the next perk that we have in this build is Dying Light, which kind of contradicts Thana, but the way that this build kind of plays out is while survivors are alive and there's more of them, Thana's giving you more value, but as you start hooking them and you start killing them off one by one, Thana's going to get weaker, but Dying Light's going to get stronger. Now, the thing about Dying Light, your obsession does gain a 33% speed bonus to unhooking and healing, but everybody else who is not the obsession gets a 3% penalty to repairing generators, healing, and sabotaging hooks for each token that you receive. Now, you can get a total of 11 tokens equaling 33% on whatever survivors are left alive in the trial. So the more injured states you get at the beginning of the match, the harder it's going to be for them to get things done with Thana, and the more hook states you get and the more deaths you get, Dying Light's going to make it just as hard to continue the game forward. Now, the last perk, you can kind of swap this out for numerous different things. We've tested it with Forced Penance, we've tested it with Scourge, Pain Resonance, and a few other different types of hook or different types of perks. But I find Nurse's Calling to be extremely helpful. To where as those survivors are trying to mend or they're trying to heal themselves, they're slowed down by Mangled, they're slowed down by Colophobia, they're slowed down by Thana, they're slowed down by Dying Light. You're able to get close enough and potentially see them healing and then take them out with a long-range shot. So with all that being said, guys, this is the build. I have 3 amazing games that I want to share with you guys that really kind of showcases this build. Without a further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, here we go. Let's keep in mind that the whole point of this build is to shoot somebody, get them injured, get them mending, and then try and get as many people injured and mending as we can. So first things first is we want to try and find someone as fast as possible so we can make sure we get the actual gen pressure we need. Doesn't look like anybody's over here. I hear a gen over here. There's David to our left. Let's see if we can get him around the corner. Alright, I was not expecting her to be waiting there. That kind of... But now we got 2 people that... Wait a second. Ah, crap, my mouse just died. Alright, guys, give me like 1 second.
I think I can fix my mouse and we can get back to it. I literally just got to plug it up. I have a wireless mouse and for some reason it just ran out. Alright. Alright, looks like we're back at it. Gosh, they're gonna think I'm farming. No. Nope, I'm not farming. Go away, Kate. No, go away, Kate. I was fixing my mouse. Alright, I think I got everything fixed. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're gonna ignore Kate. I don't want her to think I'm farming, so we're gonna smack David. Alright, let's go ahead. Kick this gen. And we're gonna... yeah. Alright, now let's scare Kate off. Yeah, Kate, we're not farming. Alright, so now we got Kate mending. Let's see if we can track down David. Breaking that door is going to help us later on in this game. Alright. We're not going to get the hit here, but we're going to have David mending. Oh man, my mouse dying cost us 2 gens. We got to play catch up, guys. Alright, come here, David. Yeah. The only downside is David's our obsession, so we're not going to get a stack. But we need the pressure now to make up for the lost time. So we're going to hook David here. Kate is still injured, so that's good. David's also the obsession, so he's not going to be working on gens or healing anybody. But a crow just flew, so someone's over here. Someone's on the chest. I heard him from down there. Alright, so we shoot her. That way she has to mend, so we're getting value from our add-ons. And at this point, we kind of need a down. We're just going to let the chain break here. She still has to mend, so we're still sitting pretty okay right now. David's been healed. He's probably back on this gen. Oh, she was right out of range. But David ran this way. So let's go cut David off. Oh, that's not David. That's Kate. That's even better. Alright, she double backed. She's still running. We can snipe her here. Alright, so now we can get Kate in, and that'll be our first stack for Dying Light. Thank you, Kate. That's the closest hook to us. Meg is still injured, so that's at least good. So we have one hooked, Meg's still injured, so Thanos working for us right now. We have 1 stack of Dying Light. And there's David. David, come back! Come back! Where you going, David? Alright, I heard somebody. They were upstairs. Someone's right here, though. At least I thought so. The only reason I'm really hitting gens right now is because we lost some time earlier when my mouse died. So I need some type of regression, because right now we're playing catch-up. Alright, we see 2 people in the distance. Looks like the Cheryl skin and Kate. I'll be honest, I barely saw Meg there, and I just instinctively fired. Ooh, dead hard. Got that out of the way. Fakes the window. She almost got me there. I had to do a full 360 for that one. So now we can hook Meg, and that's going to be our second stack for Dying Light. With 1 person hooked, 2 people injured, so we're getting a lot of Phantom value right now. So even though they have 2 gens left, it's going to be kind of difficult. I wonder if I can shoot her from across the railing. Nah, she kept moving, so we're gonna have to chase her down. I don't really care. Oh, hi. I was actually going to go cut off Kate, but that was a prime opportunity for a free mend. And fire. I'll be honest, I wanted David, but okay, we'll take Meg. I think I fired like a second too early, and I got the blended hitbox on the unhook. But that's fine, because now we'll get another hook state on Meg and add another stack to our Dying Light. They did finish a generator, so they have one left. So right now we're not looking too good. But someone's right here. I think we can turn this game around, guys. Even though we lost like some time back there at the beginning, I think we can turn this around. Because we're going to be hooking Kate. Someone has to go for the unhook, which means someone's on a gen by themselves. And with Thana and Dying Light, that's going to be a rough time for that one person. They ran off this way because there was no scratch marks going the other way. Oh, okay, guys. There's that nurse's calling value. You don't make this. Oh, our obsession just swapped. That's even better because David's on death hook right now. So now our obsession did a for the people. So, oh, hi, David. Okay, well that's 2 deaths. That probably wasn't the best move on David's part, especially being injured and you're on death hook. Oh, never mind. He's not on death hook. I thought he was. No, it's the Kate that's on death hook. They got to be working on this gen back here. They have to be. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, dude, I really wanted to get her injured to mend. I think we can commit to this. Because if we take Kate out of the game, then we'll be in a much better spot. David's already healed. That's okay. She kept running. Nope, she double backed. Classic window shot. My favorite shot to make. Alright, so now we can take Kate out of the game. And that just leaves David and our obsession. And we haven't even seen our obsession this entire game. Oh my gosh, this boiled over, I swear. Just let me get to the hook. Alright. Now ideally, I mean, we can hook the obsession and that works fine because it's our first hook. We know what gens they're working on. So Kate was working on that one back there, so they have to be over here working on one of these. Potentially doubled up. That'd be the smart thing to do. No progress on this generator, so we just gotta go check this far one. I do hear progress. I don't see anybody though. Oh, hi David. Yo, he was not paying attention. He had no idea I was coming from this way. Okay, so we're just running to the corner. I see what you're trying to do. Well, you're going against a Deathslinger, man. Like, all I got to do is pull you a little bit closer this way. And I'm going to make that hook right behind us. I applaud your attempt, though. Good attempt. Because honestly, if I'd gone and picked him up in that corner, I think I still would have made it. It just would have been really close. Alright, so at this point, it is now a hatch game. Hopefully we can find hatch first. I'm going to assume it's going to spawn somewhere over here near Killer Shack. I don't hear it. Oh, there it is to my left. There we go. Alright, now we just got to find her. Oh, scratch marks in the distance. Yep, so she's over here. With the way they're fading, I think she ran left. Oh. You know, your green shirt didn't really blend in very well. You kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. There we go, guys. First game testing this offline, and you know, that started off really bad for us, but it turned around at the end, and we kind of turned it, like, we made up for a lot of lost time. I think it was very difficult for them to finish that last gen by herself because we had everybody else hooked and injured. Honestly, that was a good one. Good game.
Alright, so we got the game. So let's see what all we can do with this. Like I said, this is going to be more of like hit and run tactics. Basically, we want to get as many people injured as possible. She's going to run upstairs. Oh, this door's open. I wanted to shoot her, but she was moving. She saw what I was going for there. I hesitated. Miss your face too? Yeah, work's definitely been taking a lot of my time here recently. Alright, this is wasting my time. We're just gonna leave. She's already injured, which got me some of the value I was looking for anyways. I either need to get somebody mending or we need to get somebody hooked like as soon as possible if we want to get any value out of this build. I actually thought she ran upstairs for a second. Alright, there we go. We got our first down. Let's get her on a hook. Alright, so we got some pressure building up. I know this gen exploded over here. Damn. She had a door right there. I don't know why she ran in the basement. That was a dead hard because I hit that. We're just gonna have to eat this pallet. It's kind of hard to do hit and runs on this map, not knowing where everybody is. Alright, there we go. We got two people that need to mend. Alright, three people that need to mend. So now we can go after Meg. Alright, one person finished mending. We still have Ace who needs to mend. We're working on that gym below us, so we're gonna hook her and drop down there. Alright, so someone set up a boon. Let's go after Claudette. Alright, so now we're getting some hook pressure. This is kind of the goal. We want to get as much pressure going to slow them down as much as possible. So they got 2 gens done. We got another person hooked. She was hooked upstairs, so let's stay upstairs. They're going to try and heal at the hook, I would assume. Yep, that's what they were doing. That's fine. He now has to mend.
She went to second stage.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it's up.
Sorry, Ace, man. You don't get 2 of those. Good attempt, though. They're about to finish that gin to my right. I need to get him hooked and immediately go over there. She was the one who was on that gin. Good job healing. Alright, so now he has to go mend. Good killers don't need pressure. They win off sheer willpower alone. So survivors will offer themselves up from pure intimidation. I aspire to one day reach those levels, Raz. One day I shall reach those levels. Alright, we gotta find where everybody went. We did real good at keeping everybody injured and mending. We're kind of walking around, trying to see if we can get some nurses' value. The boon totem's over here. I hear it. I think it's downstairs. I hear footsteps. Ah, they're below us. It's a shadow step boon. She had dead hard, so we just needed to wait that out. I knew they were gonna get that gem, but that's okay. Alright, so that's Meg's second hook. That was a missed skill check for healing. Shadow Step is really helping them right now. This team's playing pretty well. I mean, even with our build, like, I think we're slowing them down because we're keeping people injured. But this game is quickly turning into their favor now that they're all getting healed up. They had to have realized what I have. We're gonna break off and go for this. I couldn't get around that corner quick enough. Alright, so now we can have Meg die, and then we're gonna go break that boon totem. They're getting a lot of value out of this Shadow Step. Alright, all our gens are downstairs. We don't have any gens upstairs. Which ironically is actually better for them, because there's not as much field of view for me. Alright, good bait, good bait. That's, oh, She's on that Jin. Let's go down here and mess with her. Oh, I couldn't get up there quick enough. He's on that Jin below me. Right now, they have a strong advantage over us. That's 2 dead. We're gonna ignore these scratch marks, because they're just trying to distract us from this Jin. There we go. Alright, so now we'll hit this. Get that Jin regressing. I'm just gonna go... Actually, let's not break that door. I don't know where he is, but there's a hook right above us. I'm pretty sure this is Death Hook for Michaela. It is. So now it's a hatch game. Scratch marks. Dang, he might actually beat me to it. I guess he found it. Yep. He beat me to it. Honestly, though, that wasn't bad. That was a very good team with a really good map for them. And even with the build, we tried to slow things down a little bit, and it still ended up with the 3K. So, honestly, not a bad showing. Not bad. Oh man, the Eyrie of Crows. You know, this is what one of the other games is on. We're just gonna go ahead and break these god doors. It's a Sunday, so the hospital's nice and quiet for you. That's always good to hear. You always want to get those, like, relaxed, chill days, you know? Where just not much is going on, and you just kind of mentally and physically just relax. Honestly, I was hoping to get that hit, because I was just going to hit him and leave. Smart Steve.
Oh.
Did he double back again? Hi, Steve. Touche. So normally we would have done a hit and run, but I just want to get him injured and on a hook. So this way we get our first dying light stack. We're gonna go to break this door too. Steve put his juke boots on today. He did. He ran that pretty good. I mean, they got an entire gen done. Almost 2 gens. Damn. Alright, so we did not start off fast enough outside of the gate. Because they are flying through these gens. And if I were them, they're going to come unhook her, but they're going to finish that gen and then unhook her. That's what I would do. Actually, they probably unhooked Jake and went right back to this gen. Yeah, they did. This team is also like instantly healing too. So they're like countering me in like every possible way. So this is where the build's not like perfect. If you don't get a strong enough start and a lot of people injured, then they're just going to counter the heck out of it. Oh, he's committed to staying up here. And there's the counter to my build. Not much we can do against a boon. He is our obsession, so that didn't give us a stack, but at least he's not on a gen. Because he's the one who can work on gens the fastest. Thought I heard footsteps. Oh, we messed that up. Ghoul with the raid. Ghoul raiding with a party of 5. Ghoul, how's it going? Welcome. I hope your stream went well. He's probably got decisive. We're just gonna go to pick him up. Right now, my build is not doing anything for us. Not bad, it was calm. Well, that's good. We're just doing some different builds right now for Slinger. Right now, we're kind of highlighting this Legion Slowdown build on Slinger. We're having a very rough start this game, though. Where is she? Is she above us? Bro, I did not even see her there. I actually probably could have made that. I was going for the grab. It didn't give me the grab. But that's fine. He has to mend. She has to mend. We're gonna let him run. Where did you go? Oh, you're right here. Not gonna lie, I completely lost Steve. With my filters, this map is so bright, I can barely see. And I run like a sepia Wild West like filter. Because I like to pretend I'm in the Wild West, but this is just obnoxious. So right now, we have a lot of pressure, but we are not in a good spot. I think they were healing somewhere around here. I couldn't see them because Circle of Healing blocks freaking auras. This map is so fun to run demo and just teleport. Yeah, this is a pretty good map for demo. For Deathslinger, it's kind of a struggle. I mean, I'm at this point now, all I can really do is try and hold down my 3-gen, because I don't know where anybody is. They probably put up the same exact boon that I just broke. They did. She's to our right, I just saw her. Woo, let's go. Lustful Keto with the 100 biddies? You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. It's like my second stream in a week and a half. Y'all are too nice, too nice. I don't know why I hesitated there. You give biddies to everyone? Well, I greatly appreciate it. I saw that crow fly. I know you're right here. Watch, we're gonna fake it. Boom. I wasn't close enough. What camera angle? See, now we're getting a bunch of dying light stacks, but we're getting them a bit too late. You might be joining the slow streams going into finals for your final accounting year. Woo. Yeah, that's definitely like kind of how I am right now with work. Work's just taking so much of my time. I just want to get him injured and mending so he'll go away. Alright, flashbang. Or blast mine. Alright, now we're in a decent spot where everybody's injured. I don't see scratch marks over here, so they definitely ran this way to heal. They're healing each other. I wasn't paying attention to if another boon was placed. They're either healing as a huge group or there's another boon. There's no way you healed that fast. They're healing as a huge group. They gotta be. They're all together. So I'm going against a Swift. There they are. Yep, going against a Swift. You like how I can shoot and drag them? Yeah, Deathslinger's one of my favorites. I mean, I'm actually fine with both of you being injured. 100% fine with this. I was trying to get all three of them injured. Steve's on that gen, though. Players who spam flashlight deserve to be tunneled. Well, this should be death hook for her. And then we're going to go interrupt Steve. Alright, so they got another boon up. Probably the same one if I were to take a guess. We're kind of going to go pressure this hook and stay in between these two gens. He was out of range. Gonna break this pallet because this pallet's in our way right now. That gen is still regressing. Now he's got a mend. At this point, she's gonna die. We're gonna force her to death state. And then we're gonna hook Steve. Yep, she thought. Now we're gonna hook Steve right here next to this generator. It's another dying light stack. Now we're gonna go interrupt them on the middle gen. Alright, Obsession's healed up. I don't think they know about that gen. Alright, now the Obsession has to mend. And honestly, at this point, we can kinda do the same thing. We can force Steve to his death state. None of these gens are progressed far enough. That's fine. Steve still has to heal,
It was
so
at this moment that he knew. He
fucked up. This Michaela's on death hook too, so if we can find her, then that'd be great. So now we can pick her up. We're gonna carry her to that hook. Both Steve and Quentin are both still injured, so you know this game's starting to turn around. They're healing over there, which is perfect for us. This is where the boon totem is. Yep, that's why I can't see their auras. I'm pretty sure the Michaelas are the ones with the boon, so I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. So now it's just a matter of both Steve and Quentin and these last two gens. The issue is Quentin, because Quentin has a 33% increased rate for repairs, sabos, and healing. So this late in the game, this is when you want the Obsession dead. Looks like they finally found that third gen. Honestly, at this point though, we can commit to Steve. That was a good bait. He was zigzagging. I thought he'd zag right. Alright, this is Steve's death hook. So I could have slugged him out, but honestly, I don't want to drag the game out that long. But now we've turned this around to where... Oh! Congrats! And now it's a race for Hatch. Well, looks like I got to Hatch. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure where he ran off to. Looks like now it's a game for the door. I'm thinking he ran upstairs. A lot of field of view up there to watch me. Wow, I really cannot see that door. He might get that. Oh, he was so close. So close. I do believe. Oh, no, there's a hook right there. I was about to say, I think my closest hook is the basement, but there's one right there. And we still saved the obsession for last, everybody. That was definitely a lot harder. It really demonstrated the build. It was definitely he was so close. He was right there on the line. The biggest thing about that, like, it started off in their favor because I had such slow pressure building up to it. But once I was able to get that pressure and really start keeping them injured, keep pushing them, I was able to force a death state on one person. It's really all about, you know, no matter how a game looks at the beginning, you never know quite what's going to happen towards the end. So really what I did was I just stayed focused on my build, trying to make my build work. But that right there kind of highlights this build and shows just how effective it really can be.
Yo, hold up. Back in my day, see, I was rapping King Bush, was packing the braids. Now fast forward a couple years and I am packing the weight. Cause you know I got the flow like the ocean in May. And they say, watch the coupe race, but I ain't got a license. When my last shit dropped, you can see it was the nicest. And I never sell my soul, no matter